Hey guys, welcome back to the Out and About YouTube page. Thank you for being here.
Looking.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the Out and About YouTube page. Thank you so much for being here. We just have a little bit of an issue. Some of you aren't subscribed, okay?
Okay, so make sure you like, comment, especially subscribe. You're going to like what you see. I guarantee it.
Do it now. All right, everyone, welcome on into episode number 93 of Out and About.
Marty?
Marty, take a look at the phone, please.
Oh, God.
Now, that's actually Marty's father, correct?
Mm-hmm. That's Marty Sr.
So, I got
Why do you think Jerry's so happy all the time?
Okay, now you know that he's not. Now Jerry does listen, but Jerry earmuffs, baby. Now Daddy's not going to dust off that thing. Okay, I got to tell you right now, this is a Friday, and we typically record on Mondays. But Trish and Nana had quite the tumultuous week. We had a lot of ups and downs that resulted in Joey going to out on a Thursday. And he had one of the craziest nights that I have heard out of his mouth in ages. And that's why we're recording right now because, Marty.
So now I do have short-term memory loss.
Okay. Now he's got short-term from what happened. Joey made a pass at his Uber driver and charges are being pressed.
And this is not the first time. I don't understand what the big deal is. Like if you're a gentleman.
Yes.
And someone's nice enough to offer you an orifice to ejaculate in, it's like, wouldn't you just
literally the nicest thing you can do to a person?
Now, Joey, you paid for this ride on an Uber, correct?
Yeah. Now, Marty, have you ever gotten to the cab and asked the lady if you can eat her pussy?
No, never thought to, but I mean, like, I would if she was good. You know, like,
now, Joey, tell them what you did because this is a little bit. This is why we're recording the show early.
Well, I went to a sports party. First of all,
He went to a Nets game,
and that's I bought all new costumes. I was in full yags. I got in full drag. I went and I bought a hat.
Yes.
I bought all different little tops and t-shirts. And there was a little boutique. You know, I can't pass up a sale.
She bought me a $50 Pride shirt.
Now I went in there. I spent $300 in 15 minutes. I went wild. Everyone, it was like a panic. I wanted to get one of those tank tops.
Now she panic bought
One of those little tank tops that the boys wear.
Yes.
But Griffin is my favorite player on that team, and I didn't see him like that.
You mean a basketball uniform?
The little tank top.
Yeah, the basketball uniform. Okay, so you spent $300. Yeah.
I got t-shirts. Now Nana got a koozie.
Okay.
She got a snapback hat. Okay. She got the gay pride shirt. I bought a shirt for Leah's husband. I bought a shirt for myself. I just went wild in the boutique, and so we were there, and I was at the game. Now every time we go there, I have a different experience. The last time we went there, we were with this is before the January 6th insurrection with Hannah Cook.
Correct.
Now she hasn't showed face or bussy here since she cyberbullied.
Now I haven't seen those titties I haven't seen those titties in the office for about 3 months. Okay. Now is she cashing a check? Yes. Anyway.
So last time we went there. Now we had was eating Dover Sole in the Carbone restaurant.
Don't say that name.
I was overserved, and we were whiling out at the Crown Club, and we had to get COVID. We lied about COVID testing.
We did a full lie about COVID. They go, I did this. They go, okay, put the thing in your nose, and I went.
Because we didn't want everyone to know we had it. We didn't know if we had it or not. But we would get to the fake Carbone restaurant. It's not a fake Carbone, it's a real Carbone.
But it's Bush League. It's like fake, right?
No, it's real Carbone.
Oh.
So listen, what we're talking about, it's called the Crown Club, and it's at the Barclays Stadium, and you
can't afford it.
Yeah, no one can. So you have to basically know someone to get in there. So we just happen to know someone.
Well, luckily, his name is Alex Bennett, and his husband's name is Grant.
Yeah, so we got in there. This time I didn't go down to that one because we didn't have access to that, but I did have access to the box we were in. And
you ate box.
I ate box. So we had a great box. It was catered and it was beautiful food, and we just kind of hung out, and I had the best time. But I was in the air, and I was like, I don't really go to sports games. All of a sudden I started smelling something in the air, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And what I was smelling is tree.
Okay.
I smelled the T cells diminishing right before my very eyes.
Girl.
And it was Pride Night there. I saw rainbow flags.
The fact that I didn't know about this until after Marty, he sent me things. He goes, "It's Pride Night. It's Pride Night." They had rainbow flags. They had everything.
There was banners. There was Voguers. There was the Vogue cheerleaders. There was male cheerleaders. There was a drag rap Vogue battle in the main stage.
Wow. The best part was he was panning around his Instagram story, and not a single straight person was watching. And Joey's in the box going, "Yeah." Yes!
I was screaming. I wanted to get down on the stage, but I was too far because I was in the luxury box.
I love when sports teams are just like anything corporate tries to just go all out for pride. It just comes off as so phony.
Well, that's what we're going to be doing here at Barstool Sports.
Oh, no.
No, yeah. Oh, you're 100% right. And Joey,
yes or no to that dress? Are you going to say yes to the dress?
Are you wearing this?
No, it's my friend. It's Leah.
Gorge,
We have a wedding this weekend.
Yes, honey.
We have a wedding this weekend, and we're trying to pick costumes. And I forgot I have to pick out 2 costumes myself. I have to go to the bridal luncheon. The boys are going to the boys' luncheon. The girls are going to the bridal luncheon. And we're all meeting up afterward for a kiki, and then we have the real wedding.
Back to the Brooklyn. Go to the Brooklyn. What happened in the things? That's Pride Night. You see the voguing.
So then I start. And I wasn't planning on getting messy. I was planning on just having some.
Famous last words.
Some Pinot Grigio and have some maybe a vodka soda or tequila. So remember last time I spent $62 on one drink there.
Oh my God. We were in there. He goes, could I just get a double tequila? He goes, honey, I need a double tequila.
Something to take the edge off.
And she poured it and he goes, 62, is that it? And she swiped her card and turned around and nearly had a heart attack.
What happened was I'd ordered a double. So I can imagine it was like 20, it was like $12 a shot.
Yeah.
Probably. So I can understand it was $24 for the drink. But then the machine gives you options. Like tip 15% or like 20%, 30% or 40%. So I was like trying to be nice and the guy's standing there. So I pressed like the lowest one, 20%. A 20% tip of $24 is like it's like $15.
Yeah.
So I tipped $15
twice
for a cocktail. Yeah.
For this cocktail. So I paid $62 for a fucking shitty ass cocktail. So this time
they rang a bell when he did it.
This time the liquor wasn't free. We had to pay for it, but it was, thank God, it was a corporate sponsored event, so I didn't have to pay for it. So I was drinking like a fish, and then all the friends I was with, they started doing shots of tequila, of Patron shots in the box, and then one thing led to another, and I ended up at a nightclub. Okay. Nana got into a car with straight boys, and
No, Joey.
Well, you know what happened last time? I got in the car with straight boys.
You did acid, and you woke up to acid and Five Guys at 3 in the morning in the middle. At 7 in the morning.
No, that was 2 in the afternoon. I left there.
So you got into a car with random straight boys who were in the box with you. And
No, these are friends. These are friends.
Okay,
now,
but they're straight.
Yeah, they're straight.
Okay, so you're in the box with them.
And these are 20-something. These are frat bros, like
oh,
young,
that's yours. You love
young rowdy,
young,
ready to party, ready to party. So we get into this nightclub. It's like one of the youngsters like knew like the door guy, and we just kind of like walked in like it was very VIP. Then we got bottle service. Now I felt like a rapper. Okay. Next thing you know, I get in some illicit activity in the men's room, and I'm not talking about sucking dick. Okay.
Now, what she's talking about is, well, we're not going Peruvian flake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now Nana's all geeked up on the good stuff, and I'm swinging whiskey, I don't even know what I was drinking at the bottle service table.
What was the name of the club?
It's called Blondes or Blonde.
Blonde.
The Blonde.
You went to Blonde.
Had you know what that is?
Yes.
I had no idea.
You went to Blonde and you were getting wild with straight boys on a Wednesday at 3 in the morning?
It was Thursday, and it was probably at this point, no, because the game ended at like 10. We left there at 10, so it was probably like midnight.
Oh, Lord.
But Nana closed it down. Okay. So 4. Now I'm wheeling and dealing. I'm wheeling and dealing. You know, once I'm on a roll, I'm going up to strangers and like talking to them, and like I was causing a scene everywhere I went.
She's working the room.
I was working the room. I was working the men's room. I met a nice woman in the bathroom.
And now that one was actually Marty, believe it or not. Mm-hmm. She was in there in a dress.
Yeah. So I was
Emily
talking about
Leah Thomas was there too.
Leah Thomas.
The night started winding down. The lights come on, and I realized that wasn't a woman as it turns out. It was Marty.
Joey, stop.
So, no, actually did something very nice to me just now. She got me a free hotel room.
Okay. You're giving away who you just said it was.
Oh. Anyway, so the night ends down. You know I can't just stop there. I had to keep the party going. So what I did was I got in the car with a straggler, and I ended up going down to his house. I went down to his apartment.
And this is in the West Village.
This is actually right across the street from Alex Bennett's house.
Now, where does that lady live?
West Village.
Okay. And she lives in a building. And I'm talking full service.
Yeah.
And I'm talking, the address is.
So I get there, and hey, what a beautiful home. 2-bedroom.
This guy?
Backyard.
What does he
bedroom.
do? Finance?
He's rich. Yeah, he looks like a business person.
How old?
17. No, he's probably in his mid 20s. So I went back to his house, and then we just got to talking, and then next thing you know, I'm drinking
piss
Vietnamese beer, smoking Parliament Light 100s till the sun came up.
Okay.
And then I had to get home from there. I had to go from the straight guy's house. I got in a cab at an Uber, at 8 a.m. I had to be at work.
I'm going to throw up thinking
You told me
about
we had to be here at 9 the next morning?
I go, hey, why don't we come in and like try and do
Nah,
some-
I'm going to get here at 9, you
do
said.
some more. No, and the night before, he's like, I'm going. The second I saw his Instagram story, and the second I saw a boomerang of tequila shots, my heart sank. I go, oh no, it's happening.
It's the beginning of the end.
I go, Nana's on. I go, she's on a tear. I go, now do I step in and try and stop? I hailed the
Do I
cab.
step in to mediate?
I go, do I step? I hailed the cab faster than a rattlesnake bites a mouse.
Well, now Trish actually, she got the gripper this week. There was a little stomach bug going around. Casey Smith got it from who was going down on her, and
I was spackling my toilet, Marty, all weekend.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, so she said she was going to snort an Imodium and come over.
That's because I saw his pride night and I knew the mess that would have occurred the night before. So I just let it go and I said, let me trust him. I go, maybe he can have one cocktail and call it a night. So I went up to take a pee at about 2:30 in the morning. I go, let me just hop on that there IG and see what Nana's up to.
And I'm being
I see her.
wanna be my lover.
Literally, it was night of be my lover. And I see him doing this. He's doing this in the thing. And he's doing the thing where he has like, it's like sparkle Instagram story. And he's going, I go, oh no. And I buried it deep I buried it deep inside. And then the next morning, I didn't even think I texted you.
8 a.m. I didn't get home until 8, and it cost me $70 to get home. It was 8. I didn't get home until 8:40 from the straight place. I was supposed to be here at 9.
And I had texts from him that I didn't respond to that he sent because I was asleep. And so I responded when I woke up at 8:30. He writes back to me. We had a photo shoot at 12:30. He writes back. He goes, I'll be in at 12:30. Don't ask.
We're gonna need to push that back.
He goes, Colleen, honey, I know I pushed this, but and then Nana came in. Well, why didn't you tell everyone what you woke up next to?
Oh my God! So
he worked his own hole.
We didn't
Wait, how did you sleep?
Well, you didn't even get to how I got home and what happened in the car.
Oh my God! This is the best part of the whole thing.
So now I felt defeated. I tried my damned hardest at that nightclub. Everyone with a dick that wagged, I was trying to grab it. I was trying to get a bird, catch a dick the entire night. I was trying for the bartenders, the man in the bathroom who hands out the paper towels. I was trying for literally every. I couldn't catch a dick no matter what. So like I was trying. I wanted to really finish the night off so I could feel successful. So I just politely offered to the Uber driver at 8 a.m. on 3rd Avenue in traffic. I said, you want head? He said, excuse me. And then he politely declined. And then I got a notification from Uber for lewd behavior.
Wait.
I didn't get charged though. That's when I shit in the Uber, I got in trouble. But like, wouldn't you be happy if someone offered you a fellatio?
Read the notification, please.
I don't have it. It's not on the phone anymore.
He
I wish I knew what it said.
The best part was in traffic stopped. They go, dude, would you like head?
Can I suck your cock?
And now what was his response?
No, he politely declined. He goes, no.
He thought you were joking. You go,
I'm not joking. Take that thing out.
You go, I'm serious.
But so he said no. So then I woke home. I was like, I got to take matters into my own hands. So I woke up. My house was just clean because I had 3 Mexican ladies there for 4 hours just the night before.
And the house was clean. Now, this woman had organized Joey's underwear drawer.
What a great job.
Viagra put away. Rags put away.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one thing that was out on display was Nana's dildo.
Yeah. So I got home for the thing. I woke up. All the lights were on. I think the door was unlocked. I was face down.
Now, I was prone.
No, so I woke up full. I had my house clean, so I had I laid down a towel, and I woke up on the towel with the dildo laying next to me, fully nude, and I was going to take matters in my own hands and take myself from behind. But last time I did that, I had a blowout, and I ruined my new Egyptian cotton sheets, and I just went to Bloomingdale's, got new sheets, so I could not even chance it. That's why I put the towel down.
That's a term I don't know.
A blowout?
Yeah.
Marty, why don't you take a gander? Now, Marty, why don't you guess what a blowout is?
I think we're all on the same page.
Now, have you heard of hot lava?
God.
Now, that flew like the magma from Mount Pompeii. Okay. Now, it turns out my bussy erupted like it was Mount Vesuvius. Sorry.
So I just had to woke up. I did a double goon, and I put myself together, splashed some water on my face, put a red lipstick on and a heel, and took on the day. And I came into work, but I'm still recovering from that. So like I got here, and Trish, I ordered the Burger King before I even got in the car.
A lot of burger. I go, hey, I think maybe something healthy will help her come to life. I go, you want like a banana, some fruit? He goes, honey, I just ordered $75 Burger King.
Yeah, and it's on the way.
And it showed up cold, and that didn't stop us from eating
You
it.
just need fast food sometimes.
And then it showed up, we're doing it, and I'm on his ass about doing cameos because we're getting about 1 million of them. I go, we better get ahead of it because you're not going to want to do them when we have 1 million of them to do. So he shows up, he's drunk. We're doing the cameos. Then we're getting pulled into they were great cameos. Thank you for everyone who bought them. We had so much fun.
Yeah, and I love doing the cameos. I'm not.
Yes.
Literally, Trish put a sale, like a flash sale. Didn't tell me about it. Flash sale all the time. I thought he was joking because we have 117 cameos we had to do. I thought he was being facetious. We had 117 of you booked. Thank you so much for cameo. We're donating all that money to the Ukraine. By Ukraine, I mean the Goon Pit, and
by the Goon Pit, we mean
we're going out drinking this weekend.
Yes, correct. No, but all honesty,
some Peruvian flake and calling it
calling Colin.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who did that. That is honestly great, and we love like hearing your guys' stories and your messages. It was fantastic. But anyway, we were doing these cameos, and he goes, honey, I need a break. And so we took a break from the cameos. Then we're doing a photo shoot. Now, Colleen is pulling us in one direction. On top of the photo shoot, then we're doing Friday Night Pints. And Nana was letting it rip on front. This is so refreshing.
We did the dugout too. What's it called? The rundown?
And we did the rundown.
Oh, yeah.
We start the rundown. He goes, Rude by Junda and Tommy, would you guys mind running a train on me? Or no, he goes, I would like, we're live. They go, okay, you're live. Before Kevin can get a word in, he goes, I wouldn't mind if Rude Boy took me from behind and I'll take Tommy in the mouth.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, so it's one of those
Side
things.
note, I said this I went on the record yesterday that Tommy Smokes is slowly but surely becoming one of my favorite people here. I think he is incredible. I love him.
Incredible? I love Tommy to death. But
I was a huge fan before I worked here. I was. I
you're talking shit about Tommy?
No. Still am.
You still are.
Was a huge fan before I knew him. Now I know I'm still
more
am
of a huge
fan. Can I stick that in that porthole?
Could you fit this in your urethra, dear?
Well, we'll get to that later in the show.
Okay, you better stick around.
He did interview for me for that little video he did and didn't end up using my interview, though.
That's rude.
Yeah.
Very rude. But yeah, no, we were on the rundown with Tommy and Rudy, and
I can't have gotten so much done.
We got so much done. The fact that Joey did this hung over to the degree that he was.
Trish told me that my outfit was slimming when I walked in, so I was already in a good mood.
I was buttering him up because I knew the hell that was about to come out. He walks in, that was a great outfit, by the way. Shout out Bare Bottom. Send us some stuff. We love it.
Bare Bottom night.
I go, now she's going to come in. I'm so surprised you came in. And Joey killed it all day long, and we both killed it.
I'm a professional.
And that's why we are where we are. So that's the week Thursday recap. That's why we're recording on a Friday, because we wanted to get it out while it was fresh in our heads. And while we're here, why don't we talk a little bit about what happened with that? Now we're going to talk a little bit about and how to prevent it and how to spread it without getting caught. No, we're going to talk about Countess Luann. That's a piece of news. First of all,
money can buy you class. She should take her own advice because she was thrown out of the townhouse
bar on 52nd Street, and it's on the Upper East Side in the shadow of the Plaza Hotel.
And I was a regular there for many moons.
He was a regular. This is a old timey daddy bar where daddies go to pick up young twinks. It's where the kept boys go to find new men.
Don't think about daddy. I think when people say daddy, like, when I say daddy, what do you think a daddy would look like? And we're talking about.
Oh, eesh. I mean, that's
like
hard.
leather and like a big beard and burly like
Eagle.
that.
This is
something
not
like
Eagle.
That. Yeah.
No,
this is not this. This is the rich of the rich. This is like very very country club style. Everyone wears suits there. It's very very
Hermes
stuffy.
Scarves on a beautiful velvet smoking jacket.
Ralph Lauren blazers, Ralph Lauren suits. The gentleman behind the bar wear tuxedos. It's like there's a piano going around.
They do a gold spoon when they do cocaine. They don't do it off of a key. They do gold spoon.
It's high class, and they serve drinks in real crystal. They have the finest champagne and cocktails. It's the classiest joint for very wealthy men. And they're admirers. So I would go. So it's famous. It's famous for older rich men and
kept boys
and hot young boys,
tight-bodied.
Yeah, so that's
who's a tight body boy who we could compare to in the office?
myself.
Joey, perhaps no, jet ski's a little too ratchet to be there.
No, not jet ski. It would be like
Who's a well put
KB.
KB would actually sit
Tight and right.
tight and right with a cake to match.
Yeah. No, he's caked up.
No, he's caked up. Perhaps Rude Boy Jr. is a little too hipster. Anyway.
No, he's too like
that golf
hippie.
boy, the one who does the podcast for the golf guys with the hair who you love. Anyway,
so the townhouse, you go there, so it's known for like older men, and all the young guys. When I was like 19, that was the place to go. You would go there and like know that like you can talk to rich guys. And you obviously don't pay for a drink. All the rich men pay for your drinks, and then but you try to get more. Like my one friend, one day he got an Apple computer and a shopping spree at Macy's.
But what did she do to get it?
I don't know what she did, but I got in trouble there because they don't let you do like trashy things. So I walked in basically in a tank top, like
they don't let you do trashy things. Joey walks in,
and an Abercrombie cutoff shirt. So basically, it said hustler on my shirt, looking for that. So I went and took it into the restrooms. I was blowing some guy, trying to get some free drinks and money. But then they asked me. They didn't kick me out because they know where their brother's bred.
They go, now, sir, we're not going to kick you out.
But I wanted my butt bread, okay?
However, you are the type of people we want here. You just got to tone it back, dear.
Yeah. So actually, I think I'm going to start going there again. But now I'm going to be the rich daddy taking care of the young twink.
Oh. And would Demon Twink fit in there?
Yeah, probably. And Dave Portnoy used to frequent the joint for many moons.
That's where... where he picked up Frankie, believe it or not.
No, yeah, exactly. So if Dave Portnoy did turn gay, what kind of boys do you think he would like?
Frankie
Borelli?
Yeah. Just a round-faced Mick.
Yeah.
Is Frankie a Mick? No, he's
I think he would date like Tom Daly. I think he would like date Tom Daly, like that little swimmer.
Yes, tight, like hot, a tight body.
Like really. Do you think he can swing Colton? Would Colton Underwood go with him? You think?
Colton Underwood's too big. Dave doesn't want someone that's bigger than him.
Yeah, he needs like a petite. Yeah, he needs someone petite.
He needs a spinner.
Definitely Tom Daly. Definitely, little twinky, little
maybe a
KB.
Anywho, you were in there, and that's the bar that Luann was at.
Yes, she got thrown out. So she's singing. It's a piano bar. So like I said, set the scene. Everything is brass finishes and velvet couches, and it's very chic. I don't know why. Thank God Luann went there because now I want to start going where. That's where I need to start hanging out.
I would think that would be a great idea. I'd love to go too. Maybe we bring Marty. Maybe we bring a camera.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Bring your bag of
maybe
Marty, bleep that.
We want to have, so we get sent out a talent list of people that we want to have on the show. I would die to have Luann on this show. I think she would be so great. I would love to
gowns,
karaoke
gowns,
with Luann.
Furs, silhouettes. Dinner every night
at the townhouse, blowing guys in the bathroom. I would love to do a karaoke with Luann on the show. So that's what we're suggesting. Now, this is a special Friday early recording.
So tell her what happened. She got thrown out for saying because she was a belligerent to the gays.
Well, the gays did. Well, I fault the gays.
They didn't know the words to her song.
They didn't know the words to Money Can't Buy You Class. And whose fault is that? It's not hers.
Because those rich old aren't fucking watching Real Housewives of New York. They're actually running multi-billion-dollar companies. They're not sitting home watching this bitch on TV. They don't care who the fuck you are.
It doesn't matter.
Go to
they
Chelsea, sweetheart. If you want to sing your song, go to Chelsea, honey.
Go to
Hell's Kitchen.
Go to Elmo. Full Caitlin, go down to Elmo and you can get them to sing. Not up here, darling.
Those fucking dudes are richer than you, bitch. They don't give a fuck who you are.
Well, I would just like to, on behalf of the gay community, I would like to apologize to the Countess Luann, and we'd like to make it up to you on the show. So
#Sling Sleepers.
#Sling Sleepers. And with that,
we just won $50,000. Let's put it into the universe.
Yes, we're putting it into the universe. We may have won 50,000 by this point.
So we have a game tonight and a game tomorrow.
Yeah, so like I said, this is on Friday. We have a game tonight and a game
I went
tomorrow.
through the roster of Chattanooga to find out which BBCs I would like to hide in my little bussy.
Oh.
And there were a lot to choose from. Very dark. Not very dark. It's just heavily BBC driven, that team. Which are most basketball teams?
Well, many teams are heavily BBC. We're not talking about diving, dear. We're talking about basketball, and we're talking about
big black cocks.
Big black cocks and running high and jumping fast.
Big black mocks.
Big black mocks. Oh, because they're the Chattanooga Mocks. All right. Well, you know what? We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to you guys with our regular show on Monday. So we will see you in just a moment. Well, we got some bad news. It is Monday, and we did not only not win the Sling Sleepers, we didn't even make it past the goddamn first round.
But we all have
Okay, and
That's not accurate.
you know what? We brought in the man who fucked us over to kind of
Fucked you. Okay.
to answer the music. Big Tennessee of
Pat.
macro dosing.
Pat.
Tell the people what you're on, please, so they know where to find you.
Macrodosing Pod. You can find the blogs on barstoolsports.com.
That's enough, dear.
Pod on all the socials.
What?
Pat, I don't know how many Chattanooga basketball games you've watched this year. I watched quite a few.
Okay.
Very good basketball team. Went out there. Malachi Smith shot 420 from the field. He's their leading scorer.
I
David
saw
Jean
him.
Baptiste.
ABC.
I think he was 2 of 11. So they were a combined 6 of 31 from the field.
Yep.
That's their 2 leading scores. Lost by a point. Illinois is trash. Horrible basketball team. They got trounced by Houston yesterday.
Well, we just put our trust in you, Big T, and you really let Joey down.
Does everyone know what we're talking about?
Yeah, the Sling Sleepers.
Also,
Yeah, it'll cut right into it.
All of the big guys got in foul trouble early.
Yeah,
we
they did.
were playing the whole game held together by dental floss in the front court, and we still should have won.
But we didn't.
We almost, it was probably like 1 point though. I was on the edge of the seat the whole time.
Well, I found out now that the Sling Sleepers, they got to split it like 1,000 ways, $50,000. Now we were expecting the full 50 pre-tax.
Yeah, we were all gonna get new surgeries and go out to the Maldives.
What surgeries would you get Joey and I if you had to choose?
I think y'all
Elective.
are great the way you are.
That's nice of you, Big T.
Okay.
But I want my my double chin taken out, and I want my buccal fat removed.
Buckle fat.
Got it.
What's that?
It's the like the here, so it makes my feet look like this, like Bella Hadid. I already look like her enough, but it's like
exactly.
I really want to push it over the edge.
Exactly. Well, I was just a little bit disappointed in you, Big T. We had the first pick, and now we're just the 2 gay men who just don't know anything about
I was
sports.
appreciative that he helped us. I don't know why you're being mean to him.
I gave you a whole list to
You
pick
did give me a
from.
whole list. Oh, and actually, the other ones on the list got bumped out too.
Well, you texted me, if I recall, right after the draft and
We
said,
don't need
well,
the receipts.
Jack
We
Mack
don't need the
said that you
receipts.
should take South Dakota State, who was never even really in the game against Providence. I guess they were in the game, but it wasn't particularly close. We lost by a point to a good basketball team, Pat.
Well,
it happens.
It does happen. That's the fun of March Madness. # Sling Sleepers. Follow along on that. Big T, while we have you here, do you have any questions about your sexuality for Joey or I?
No, I think I'm all set.
Nothing at all. Now, we found out that you were in a lovely relationship before the show.
Is this taboo?
Yeah, I didn't. That wasn't supposed to be on the show.
Copy.
Yeah,
We'll cut
she
that.
loves you.
Oh,
Joey.
does she stop?
does.
She's got good taste.
She was very excited.
Well, tell her I'm a fan of hers as well, and if she ever wants me to do a face chat with her, I can do that.
Got it.
For the low
It's
price.
only $150.
It's only $150.
Thank
Thank you. I'll pass. That
So wait, you
along.
do a lot of sports betting, right?
Yeah.
I've never gambled in my life. I mean, I took a gamble on a risky fashion choice with a mini skirt once, but
Mhm.
it didn't quite pay off. But I get pissed if I like a scratch or if I lose $5. I'm fucking swole for the next fucking 3 days. I get so mad. I can't imagine what's the largest sum of money that you've lost gambling?
Responsibly.
$300.
Oh, that's
good.
not crazy.
Well, just on one bet. Like I've.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
want to start gambling. We want to do a gambling segment so we can get in the mix.
If I lose like $100, like I'm very upset about it.
Yeah.
So
you're not the one to ask that. 'Cause I got $500 I can play with, give or take. Would you be the guy to give my $500 so that you can turn that around pretty quickly?
Now, this is going to be a recyclable segment, Big T. So answer correctly, okay?
Like I want to see how long. If I get $500 around the
Yes.
office, how long I can keep that afloat without going completely broke.
Let's each do it, and then you take advice from Big T.
I'll do the first one, the $500. If you don't do it, I'll get whatever money's left, and I'll give that $100 to Rico or something. But we're gonna start gambling
Responsibly.
Yeah.
responsibly. We
Now,
have
is
to
there a
bleep
phone number
that.
that we can call for people that are having trouble? 1-800 Gambler.
This is a guy who knows his shit. That's called
I think
Marty.
he's
That's called
been
rescuing
gambling
a segment.
for quite some time.
Well, he's from
actually.
New Jersey, where it's legal, and we really do. We want to get involved in gambling. We want to be like the new gambling. We want to have a show
A
called
gaggle of gay gambling gays.
called Strut the Line, and what you do is it's guys in heels,
And walking in a straight line in high heels.
and that's what the show is. But we really do. We would like to gamble, and we'd love to have you on more, Big T. I
The
know
Phoenix Suns are currently 3-1 to win the NBA Finals.
Is that the top you're wearing?
Yes.
Let's see that.
you are really a sports guy. And look at she's got a Brooklyn Nets hat on.
Well, I went to Pride Night at the Nets Stadium. If you ever want to go, let me know. I have a box.
More than one. Okay.
Love it.
What is your name? What is your dirty name for a woman's
Let's find out Big T's drag name.
snurb? I called it snurb.
Yeah, I've never heard that one.
What did you call it? When you were growing up, what did your parents call like a vagina and penis?
Probably a
back then?
wee wee, right?
Mine was snurb and pishkadil. Pishkadil's penis. Snurby was the girls. What did you guys call it?
I'm doing drag name generator.
KB's father called it a cock.
My mom was now you hit that Cheerio with your cock, young man. Okay. You don't have any name that they called it, Big T?
Pee-pee?
Not that I can recall. No.
Just
Okay, Big T's drag name, the first letter of your name. So he's Backroll. Backroll. And what's your last name? T is for Tennessee.
Well, are we using real names? Or?
You're Backroll Fox.
I don't like that.
Oh, he's Connor Knapp. Or you're also Orgasma.
I don't know which is worse.
What's that? Ho?
Hugh, a hoe.
What's Heaux?
Ho.
Orgasma Ho.
What's my name?
Yours
I
is
think I prefer
Fat
that.
worthless
I'm
that I don't want to date.
All right, I think that's my cue.
No,
You
wait,
fellas-
Big T, we'll dismiss you.
fellas
Hold
have a
on.
great show.
We'll dismiss you in 1 second. Joey's name is Hornica Surprise. So, Big T, I do want to say thank you very much for joining us. It's been a wonderful road, and thank you to Sling Sleepers and for everyone for gambling responsibly. And we'd love to have you in next week to maybe give us some picks.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Thank you, Big
I
T, for
appreciate you
your
guys
generosity.
for having me on.
Thanks, Big
I'm sorry
T.
if we were vulgar.
It's okay.
You know what? You hate
He's-
to see him come, but you love to watch him go.
He's
Am I
still
right?
in our section. He's over here. Now, Trish, something just happened alarming that I glanced over. Did
What?
you get a manicure and not tell me?
No, I was doing my nails with
Do
the
you think he was
side.
scared of us?
Yeah, God, yes. Big T.
Stop. I felt so bad. He
Well,
felt so
he can
uncomfortable.
get you. He'll get over it. I was doing my nails with with this corner of an Advil package. Well, thank you to Big T. I'm going to do this ad right now. Joey, you're a big HelloFresh guy, correct?
Well, I use HelloFresh quite frequently. But I also use Green Chef.
Okay.
But they own each other.
So that's okay to say.
They own
But
my whole.
They own HelloFresh. For those of you who don't know, delivers pre-portioned ingredients to your door, so you get convenience without skimping on quality or quantity. You get a good amount of food, and it's healthy. It's 72% cheaper than a restaurant meal of the same or better quality. And on average, Joey, you save $65 per month when you order HelloFresh instead of grocery shopping, which means you can put that into the Barstool Sportsbook app.
Yep.
Emily, do not look at me while I'm reading this ad. HelloFresh.
HelloFresh cuts back on time spent in the kitchen and meals are ready. Meals are ready in about 30 minutes or less. That's what I like. Because I'm a gal on the go. I've got
Right.
a full-time job and I'm
Yep.
trying to get my modeling career back on its feet. So I don't got time to be in the kitchen. About 30 minutes and something's healthy and fresh on the table. I'm not ordering takeout. I'm not having to lug things home from the grocery store. Everything's pre-portioned. I'm not wasting any food.
Easy to make. It's fast to
Or
make.
time.
Now, I like the veggie and then I like the fit and wholesome because you know what they say? Summer bodies are made in the winter, okay? And that's why I'm going calorie smart. That's why I'm going veggie. And
I have to admit that I lie and say I have 4 people in my household, but it's just one, and I eat all 4.
and is that something? Well, we'll talk about that on BetterHelp next week.
Okay.
So right now, our listeners go to HelloFresh.com/OutAndAbout16 and use code OutAndAbout16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. Again, go to HelloFresh.com/OutAndAbout16 and use code OutAndAbout16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. We started this show with Joey blowing his Uber driver because he had a hell of a weeknight. You, my friend, also had a hell of a weekend. Nana was back out on the road. She was at a wedding.
I had a wedding in Brooklyn.
And how was it? Gave you the name of someone to try and get a hotel room?
Well, I was trying to swindle my way into get a free hotel room. The hotel rooms were wildly expensive where I wanted to stay because I have a certain level of standards that I hold myself to. So the hotel I wanted to stay at, I'm not giving the name because they didn't give me shit for free.
Do it. Maybe they'll do it next time.
The William Vale.
Okay.
It was $700 something for the night.
$700?
Yes, and I was like, I'm not paying that. So I decided I email them and sign DMs asking if they work with influencers, which usually works for 98.99% of things that I ask for.
What do you usually ask for though? Dipty candles?
I get anything I want for free.
You stole candles from the wedding venue. Can we say that?
Yeah, I stole about. Nana got 6 of them, and now everyone keeps taking them away. My friend, I don't know her name. I don't know her candle shop name, but I told her I'd shout it out. But I'll have to find out what the name of it is. But she hand makes them in Brooklyn in a little warehouse.
And you helped her small business by stealing them.
Yep. Well, I told her I was gonna promote them, but I forgot the name of them. But she had great candles. The food was amazing. It's my friends, my great friends. They're a lovely Italian couple from Rome.
From Rome?
Yeah, they own a restaurant in Brooklyn, but they're also one in Rome. I've been to both of them. It's called Antica Pesa. It is unbelievable food.
You've been overseas before. No,
I used to work in Rome.
You're doing
Home Shopping Network.
interesting. You do that in Moscow as well.
Moscow, Germany, and Italy.
And how are the people in Germany?
She's international fish. Okay. Marty, you look distractingly hot today.
Marty does. Well,
I don't know if I'm just horned up or you doesn't he almost look like my friend Ryan Walker a little bit?
he does a little bit. He's a
Yeah.
poor man's Ryan Walker.
What's
a rich
Ryan
man's
Walker
Ryan
look
Walker.
like?
He's hot as fuck.
He's got a cock
and a
that
cock
is.
that's bigger than this room.
Marty, I'm telling you, the dick is like, it's the size of one of Emily's legs.
Okay.
It's not that. Yeah,
Now,
huge
Emily,
legs.
do you suffer from feminine odor or itching?
Well, everyone does.
Okay.
How's your pH?
Yeah.
Balance.
Balance. Very good. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, do you want to stop drinking? I feel like we need a break.
I feel like, yeah, I was talking with a coworker. I can't name names,
But
that was at my house, and we collectively said that you are single-handedly the reason that we are nightmares and addicted to going out and drinking.
I barely even go out and drink anymore.
Yeah, you just passed the disease on to me and Colin Cooper, and now we have it.
It's Colin Cooper. Did Colin Cooper really sleep at your house?
He didn't sleep over, but he was there till like 6 a.m. We hang out. We hang out like
Lord, 6 a.m.
we hang out almost every week. He comes over and we hang out.
Do you guys do any perhaps tummy sticks?
No, but we both took turns going at my fleshlight. We put him between the box spring and the mattress. And we had a friend over. He brought a gentleman friend over.
And was that friend Billy Football?
No.
Now, over the weekend, I too was at a wedding and I stopped by the Barstool Sports Bar. And I
Was
do
it
have
sick?
the Barstool Sports Bar. I'll tell you, it was unbelievable, but I have a bone to pick.
They don't have any. They don't have this sign up anywhere. Why
No,
don't
they
have-
do.
They do.
They had this sign. It was
Oh.
like really, really well done. The bar.
Now, what was there to drink there? I mean, tell me everything when you walk in. Is there food served? Tell me, is the waitress or what do the waitresses wear?
Oh,
What do
it was Philly, like you would
explain
not
it?
believe.
Explain it like I'm a blind
Like you're
person
deafblind.
from overseas.
Like you're at Perkins School for the Blind.
Yeah.
So
You walk in.
You
What
walk
kind of
in.
street's it on?
It's on a street called Samson Street. Samson. It's
Is there a check cashing place outside? What other businesses?
No. It's very nice. It's like like Thompson Street in New York City or like Newbury Street in
Is
Boston.
it safe to say? Is it a white neighborhood?
Well, it's a multicultural, diverse neighborhood, which is
Okay.
what we love. Gentrified, if you will. You walk in. There's tons of foot traffic. The first thing you do is you go up 2 stairs. They check your IDs at the door. You go
And
up,
vaccinations?
and no Vax cards,
Okay.
which we're good. We're past that. You walk in to the right. There's a coat check. It opens up into a very big bar. It's multi-level. There's the main bar with tons of TVs. They have this thing on the side. If you're in Philly or Chicago, we have Barstool River North and Barstool
Samson Street.
Samson Street. These bars, I was so impressed. I was almost like taken aback a little bit. I was like, this is fucking wild.
Yeah.
They have like old school tickers like they used to have in Grand Central Station where things go tit-tit-tit.
Now, who sets these bars up? Who finds the location? Who's decorating? Who's concepting? Is it the people upstairs do it or somewhere else?
I think it's us and then
like
the people who own 310 Bowery, I guess. There's a restaurant group.
a restaurant tours.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, you walk in, it's very like industrial feeling. Like they have a coat check. It's well thought out. In
Yeah.
the back, it opens up. There's a VIP area. There's a DJ
Is that where
booth.
you were seated?
Oh no, I was with the regulars.
Oh,
I
we
like
don't
to be
get
with my
special
people.
treatment?
Well, I paid for all my drinks, obviously. Now,
Ew.
bartender did give me a couple drinks for free. But no, I wasn't like there to get sloshed
No,
or get
listen-
on the mic.
We would just get there and she would just go take what she wants.
Yeah. Probably DM the bar and said, do you work with influencers?
Yeah.
But you walk in and then you go down the stairs and there's another bar there and it's filled to the brim, Joey. You would be so bricked up. It is filled to the brim with Philly bros, like just hot, like
No, I had to avoid
fratty
Philadelphia for many years
Why is that?
because the boy that broke my heart lived there and I could
and
never
we're
go back.
We're going back. We should go down. I would love to do a pride party there. Ladies, would you come to Barstool Samson Street if we did a pride there? And fellas, would you do that?
Well, is I going to get paid for it or no?
Well, you get a check every 2 weeks, dear. But it was great. I highly recommend going there. And it was very fun. Joey and I want to do a pride thing there. And we also found out
What do they have to
last
drink
week,
there?
Everything. They have everything you could want. We also found out last week we have much more gay male fans than we thought because we were on live and Joey said, fellas, send me a cock pic.
Oh, I got
He got so many dicks in his DM.
Oh, what a nice gentleman. Really nice people. And your lady is taking pictures of your husband's cock for me. Like
Yes.
I'm such in a dry
Oh, that-
spell. It was like really helpful to me.
He got more dick. He got black dicks. He
I
got,
got
Pan,
cop sticks.
Pan Asian dicks, cop dicks, Cherokee dicks.
Yes.
Indian dicks.
A few BBCs I had to zoom out so I could see
He
it.
pinched and zoomed up. He got this one BBC. I swear to God, it was
A hammer.
it was the boys call a hammer.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, don't stop here, ladies and gents. If you want to send me your cock pics, slide in my DMs. You can find me on Instagram at Mr. P79. You can find me on Facebook at Joey Camas, and you can find me on Snapchat at Mr. P79. Or just email them to Emily@barstoolsports.com.
That is surprising though, because like on YouTube, it keeps track of the demos, and we're like at 52% male.
We
Oh,
are
really?
It's something like that.
Oh, so
haven't-
fellas, keep them cock pics coming.
Yeah.
So we didn't get enough. We're changing it. I was really surprised by the number of dicks that we got sent.
I love cock so much.
I want to start an Instagram.
I just want to suck all the cocks. Is that a question on there? Can you suck all the
Yeah.
cocks in the world?
Oh, speaking of the wedding that he was at, he texted Marty and I this morning. He said, "I've struck gold." I go,
all caps.
all caps. I go, what do you
I was
mean?
nude in a hotel, in a $700 hotel room,
And then he FaceTimes me after he says struck gold and he's on a balcony and he goes, I'm going to jump. I go, what is happening? But he says this. His friend is a 5th grade teacher and apparently they start sex ed in the 5th grade. So
Yes.
these kids wrote down on note cards questions that they had about sex. Joey sent these
Oh my
over.
God.
Emily, I was roaring at these questions. So we want to answer.
So now, when did you first learn about sex ed? Like, I don't think I had sex. I was a special needs kid, so they didn't have sex ed for us.
I was just gonna make such a bad.
I was on a
joke.
short bus.
You go now. They didn't per se tell us. They more showed us.
Well, they also called us mongoloids. So they kept us at like the Notre Dame in a little cage.
The early 90s were different times. I got I remember my dad gave me the talk. He said, my penis went in your mother's vagina. And I was
Did you get boned
so hard, believe it. And next thing I knew, I was lightheaded and falling over here. No.
He said that to you?
Yeah, I was
Did you
like,
and your brother
too
down
explicit.
together?
I get it. That was probably, it was like a little too old for that to be happening. Maybe like 8th or 9th grade, which I guess is normal. 5th grade seems young. If you get fucking like you want a stranger to tell you about like your 5th grader about fucking, and that's what we're in support of the Don't Say Gay Bill.
Don't say gay bill. Now,
My parents gave me a book in like 6th or 7th grade. Like they didn't even have the talk. They gave me a book and like in it said the penis rubs against the vagina, which is such a weird way of
she's
saying
acidic.
it. No, but like had I not like watched porn before I had sex for
would
the
know that
first time,
actually goes
I'd have been
just
like,
rubbing it on her clit. Well, she'd probably get off that way anyway. Emily, it's the correct. It's more on the outside that counts.
Yep. Great.
Now, Emily, has anyone rubbed their cock on your vagina?
Now to answer this question, we have a few of the ladies from the office coming in right
Just
now.
show us their snatch.
Okay, you're gonna get up here, girls. Now, Joey, why don't you run off that scalpula or whatever what is it?
Speculum.
Speculum.
He says a speculum. He goes, could you clamp down and snap this sucker in half if you tried? Hey, girl.
If you clench down on this beast.
If you clench down on this beach, honey, now she can crush watermelon.
You know what I want to do? I'm going to talk about these in a second questions in a second. I think I need to get hypnotized for weight loss, for you know what, and for just overall.
Do you want to get hypnotist then? We'll do a video.
Yeah.
A video. Would everyone like to see us do a hypnotist?
I need to stop. I need to
Comment
stop
below.
eating. I need to stop doing mental warfare on innocent
He
people.
needs to stop doing mental warfare. I
don't want to because it's my favorite thing.
For the
but-
love of God, get a hypnotist in here. Mental warfare on innocent people.
Now we need a clairvoyant.
Now, Saddam did weapons of mass destruction. He's doing mental warfare. That would be.
Marty, did you still have my computer charger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, you were going to steal it, weren't you, you piece of shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna read these questions.
How was
Now-
your Purim, Marty?
Oh yes.
Didn't really do much for
Did
it.
you dress up?
No.
You didn't put a KKK hood on and go trick or treating around with a bottle of Manischewitz.
I should have done that around Soho. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I go right over there to Williamsburg, and they can't even tell the difference.
It's a weird holiday. We're just celebrating Jews not being slaughtered.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
What's ours? What's our equivalent?
Now, Marty, you threw the first brick at Stonewall, correct?
Marty P. Johnson. Now, we call him Marty P. Johnson. Marty, what are you going to be doing for Pride? Are you going to be getting dressed up?
I'll be with you guys.
Well, I'm trying to get a float going. Now, who do I have to talk to get that to a float?
At the desk today at the desk, he was with
I
Billy
recruited.
Football. He recruited. He goes, Billy, you'll be there. He goes, you don't have to wear a jockstrap, but if you want to,
We're
you
not
can.
gonna stop you.
And then he goes, I want to be on the float. He goes, you'll be driving the bus, dear. We're going to put you on in that nice low hat. I don't want anyone seeing your face.
So I said, Billy Football, he goes, he's doing a cut right now. So
Yes.
he's drinking egg yolks and he's like not eating at all, but he's been drinking. So he literally drinks Coors Light and egg yolks and he doesn't eat. He doesn't eat. That's his cut. So he gets his protein in, but he doesn't have to eat any food. Like I wish I had that problem and have to eat food.
That would be a very nice
You're
problem to
the
have.
same way.
I don't have to eat.
He doesn't have to eat at all, ever.
I don't have to eat. But I was in a thing where I was taking Adderall and I was losing a diet. So I was like, I need to stop. Excuse me, taking Adderall.
I need you to shave that beard and stop working out.
Joey? Anywho. Oh, Joey got me a gift.
Oh, I did.
Emily, please fetch the gifts. They're on 31st Street. Emily, the gifts. They're right here. So Joey showed
Now,
up my
you know-
address today. This is impulse purchase to me.
Now, Emily, do you know what a bug chaser is?
Stop. This is Joey's impulse purchase to me. Thank you, Emily.
Thank
He
you.
goes down. He goes, I need a Diet Coke because I have the runs from this wedding. So he ran out and got them to in between spackling the toilet, if you will. And he got me a Barbie
I spent $80 on you this week.
He got me now he's trying to buy my love back. Okay. He got me this. Now, will you explain what's in here? Because these Barbies don't look the same that they did when I was growing up, and I got an issue with it.
This is a multiracial Easter offering from the good folks over at Mattel. This is Barbie and Black friends.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to open?
Now, this is what we call checkerboard chicks.
Do you want? Do you want?
That means black and white together. Now, Marty, have you ever dabbled in checkerboard play?
Marty goes, now, I've had a chess pie, but I've never had a checkered pussy. Okay?
Should I start exclusively doing biracial threesomes?
Yes. I want to open this up for the love of Christ. Someone hand me a scissor before I fucking kill myself. Now, there's going to be a lot of bleeping in this episode, darling.
Now, this cost me about $30 downstairs at the Dwayne Reed.
This cost him $30. This is an impulse buy.
You know which one I'm opening first?
Now, this is Jordan Woodruff and Content Kim.
Yeah.
So you come right over here. What you do is you get the Frisbee.
Now, do you still get Easter baskets in a Jewish home, or are they?
My mom did them, but I don't think it's typical.
Not fair.
But you still got chocolate you get still chocolate on Passover, or no? Is that a thing?
No, Passover is like no bread.
Just the matzah meal.
Yeah.
No, I actually was a waitress at a Seder once.
I'm losing my mind.
You were?
My father has a catering company. I was a waitress at a Seder. Now I know how to make a Seder plate like no one's business.
Do you want to come to our
Give me
Seder?
the horseradish. Now I need beetroot.
Can we go to Louisiana for your Seder? Man and Trish take Seder?
I'll be doing it in Jersey this year, but
that's where I live.
Okay. I don't want to invite anybody, but I think y'all would be welcome.
Now I need a beetroot. Okay, I need horseradish. I do need one egg.
I want to do the I want the hard-boiled eggs.
Okay,
Yeah.
And I want to sing Barocca ta. That's the only thing I know.
That's what we say. Yeah.
Yeah, Emily, you're Jewish too.
Yes. You can go to my
Are you Jewish too?
Yes.
Now, isn't this interesting? They say the Jews run show business, and here they are running our show.
I know.
So that falls very true.
Are these biracial stickers?
These are biracial stickers.
I'm gonna use them. As
I go to a
nipple
Seder
covers.
every year. My good friend from the city. Someone's fucking with that camera, and I don't know who it is. They do. I go to a Seder every year, and it's like my favorite thing ever because it's like a.
Is it the girl that didn't come to my show?
Yes. Shout out Mrs. Dow Jones. It's like Christmas dinner, but it's actually fun. And like people like drink and like hang out. It's a blast. And it's in the middle of the day, at least when I go to. So it's not like it's 7 p.m. You got to sit through mass.
They're two of the same, so you can have this
I have
one.
no Catholic friend. I need a Gentile friend. All my friends are Jews, except for Joey. Which is fine. Now these are stickers. Oh, this is what I wanted to tell you guys on the show. Every week,
dollar you donate to the Man Mafia, we will buy a sticker for a biracial friendship group.
That's not what I wanted to say.
Oh, sorry.
What I wanted to say was every week we are going to. What I wanted to say
Miss?
was Joey and I are going to the Ukraine.
I gotta take this.
What I wanted to say was every week. He's got a phone.
Can I speak to Joey?
Oh, she's not available right now. Can you take a message?
Sure. I was calling from the NYU Cobble Hill Pharmacy. I just wanted to see how things have been going with their medication.
Okay, I'll get a message. Now, ladies, can we bleep that, y'all?
They go now.
Well, it's not going great. I'm actually in the workplace with the subject right now, so I'm going to have to call you back.
They go, Mr. Camasta.
How's the lobotomy pills? Forget about that friend you had over at work that having trouble with.
They go, now, darling. You're on what we call a lethal dose, so we want to check out. Now, you're on a lethal dose of lithium, honey. We want to check out.
We need to, by law, we need to get a check-in to make sure you haven't jumped yet.
Let me get my fucking thought out. I've been trying for an hour. What I want to do is every week we're going to add a new decoration to the desk until this fucking desk is filled up like crazy. So here's our first one. It's biracial Barbie.
Well, I bought.
And what'd you get me? Tell him.
No, I had to buy all the gifts.
He bought it and then he
This is magic mushrooms and a chocolate bar. Now this is vegan and gluten free.
That's what for can have.
It's called
vegan.
polka dot. So I went and bought. So a guy I met here. Can I say his name? Who's a drug pusher?
Yes.
Jack McCarthy.
Okay.
They sell these chocolates at the smoke shops in New York. So I just went to a bodega and I said, "This is actually 400% organic." 100. Sorry, I couldn't read that font. Now this is available at any store and it has magic mushrooms in it. Now I've never tripped.
Can ladies put this in their vaginas? And fellas in their assholes?
This is made in Oakland. Is that in California?
Well, what E40 said, where are you from? Oakland, smoking. But we're eating.
So you can microdose, which is actually a great segue from our friend Marty T here.
yeah. Big T.
Big T. Microdose 1 to 3 pieces to stimulate the mind. Therapeutic 4 to 9 pieces. Mindful and elevated. The people calling back.
Mr. Cabasta, you've been taking a lethal dose of lithium. Can we
God mode 10 to 15 pieces.
take 15 right now?
The walls might melt.
Give Daddy one. He's going to take a little
Let's
bit.
just take one each. See what
Now,
happens.
I'm just going to do a little bit of microdosing here. YouTube, please don't ban us. Marty, will you eat some?
Sure.
I'll eat one piece. You eat one show.
I'll eat one.
Or are we boofing anally, orally, vaginally?
I'm going to take mine to the gullet.
Okay. You really
Now
want
this
to
is vegan.
Now this is what I call a race
Mushroom
against
chocolate.
the clock. But the notes that the person sent in, did we already explain what that? I can't even remember what
We
that.
never got
No,
to
we
that.
need to intro.
Oh yeah, so Joey's friend is a 5th grade teacher, and
Yes.
she has photos of all the notes that these 5th graders asked about sex education. So Nan and Trish thought what they do is put on their teaching caps,
Yeah.
and we're going to answer the questions for the kids.
Yeah.
Because we're going to give it to you straight.
I think I got some great answers, some really good, valid questions here. Now, Marty, we had about 90 of them. So Marty was nice enough to sift through them and pick some of the best ones. Now, these are questions that I would have asked too.
Now Joey, is this okay if it's open?
I opened it.
Oh, do you want to take a bite?
Yeah. Give me 3 pieces.
3?
1 to 3 is a microdose.
Body of Christ. Whoops.
I'll eat anything. Mm.
Now this is what we're in a race against the clock. At least she'll have this before she takes her pills.
Are you eating one?
No.
What?
I'm letting you experience it first. I want to make sure there's not fentanyl in it.
Give one to Marty then. Someone else is going to. What if I die?
Here. What
Eat
did
it
you
now.
catch?
Is it gross?
No, it's fine. Give one to her.
Oh, give one to Emily. Okay, let's answer the questions from the 5th graders. Marty, pull them up, please. Sex ed featuring Nana and Trish. Should we get our wigs for this?
No, it's too hot in here.
Okay.
First question comes from a young lady named. Okay. Can your penis touch your butt?
Now, I've tried this several times, and if you catch it at the right time of day, if you catch it when the tides are right with the ocean, you can really stretch that thing out.
His follow-up question is, what is the limit of testicles?
Now, Joey, I'm going to let
The
you go
limit
ahead.
does not exist.
Oh my God, Rochelle Ryan just texted me, the porn star.
What does she want?
Really?
She says, "Hey, honey, I'm going to be in New York. I want to come on your show."
I love her. I love her.
Obsessed.
What does she do? She's a porn star?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's got the best. Oh, I love her to death. Wait,
Well,
finish this.
So the answer to it is your penis can touch your butt and your penis can touch someone else's butt.
And do you, what about limit of testicles? I had a friend who had his testicle split. A dog,
Oh no.
Mike Terracamo growing up, he was in the cul-de-sac with his dog, and it was a big dog, and it went rump, and it split his testicle right in half.
Sick.
I hate those
I think
stories.
he might be dead.
What's the next question? Do you want to take this one?
I'd love to. Can men get boob milk? Spelled BUBEMILK. Now, you can taste it straight from the tap. However, you can't.
No, some
have
men
it.
will lactate. Part
Is
of
that true?
puberty. Yeah.
Some men lactate because of puberty.
Yeah.
Interesting. I used to work with a gentleman who was a football player here, and he said his wife.
I love sucking men's nipples.
Do you? You're into nipple play? Do you twist to do one of
I
these?
do it all.
He tasted the.
I'm going to hire a prostitute this week. How much do you think is too much to pay for a male hooker?
What are you trying to get done?
I want to suck his cock and his nipples.
You want to
make
suck
out
his
with him.
cock?
Yeah. I don't want him touching me. And
Okay.
then I want him to stay over and cuddle, though, and tell me that he likes me more than a friend.
Couple $100.
Marty, you looking for some cash? Okay, my next question is: what happens if someone gets you pregnant while you're sleeping? Well, that's called date rape.
Now, this is something that happens quite a bit at Sigma Chi. That's called date rape. It's
That's
called
very dark.
It's very now a 5th grader asking these questions.
Yeah.
What question would I have as a 5th grader? I think
My question wasn't about sex. It was about when you go to outer space, how do you get back in the world? Like, because it looked like a ball. I thought we were living inside the circle, inside the ball.
Yeah.
So I thought could you go through like a fucking crust or something? Like, how do you get it back inside the ball? I thought it was a ball.
I don't know. You're asking the
Do
wrong
you
guy.
understand?
Ask Jeff Bezos. No, yeah, you thought it was like an
I
entry.
thought we lived inside the ball.
Oh, you thought we were in the Earth's crust.
I thought we were we were inside the ball. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like in the Earth.
Inside of the circle, inside the
Instead of
ball,
just on
in the
top.
center of it. And it's like we're
Okay.
like there's like a basketball. We live inside the hole of the basketball. Like in the
Living in the hole?
well, that brings to the next question.
That brings us to our next question. Now, this is from someone called Does what does it say?
Does
Feel good
it feel good to have sex?
Well, that's
sometimes.
With vaginal dryness and some uncertainty. Emily?
That brings us to our next sponsor. This is brought to us by Univa. It depends, kiddo. It really depends.
Can men have their own baby? Well, Andy Cohen can.
And if you have enough money, you can have a baby, whether you have male, female, or you can adopt one. There's going to be a lot of kids for adoption.
And the follow-up question?
There's an emoji now.
An adoption emoji? Oh, there is an emoji.
A male baby emoji.
Yeah.
What's the second follow-up question?
These liberals have gone too far, honey. The follow-up question is an erection like an infection for the penis?
Well, if you put it in the wrong hole.
If you put it in the wrong hole. Have you had an infection in your penis?
I've never had an STD because I can't pay enough people to have sex with me.
You're going to have a prostitute. I want to get a prostitute for you. An actual whore. A female hooker.
No.
I want you to have sex with. Will you have sex with a woman for me?
Let me have a cock first, and then
Okay.
I'll try.
Next, Marty. What does the female? This is not
Look
like
like
the teacher wrote this.
No. What is the female reproductive system look like? A tough guy, like this.
What does the?
No, I get it.
Like this.
But have you ever heard that the female thing? It's like the horns of the devil. Have you ever seen the
No.
sign of the
Oh,
devil
yeah.
like this? That's what they say
Like
it
the
is.
goat?
Why does the female reproductive system look like a tough guy? You understand with the fallopian tubes, like the thing.
Now this guy has same-sex attractions. I'd get him in a camp quick.
How
See
long
if you can't
can
nip those in the butt.
How long can you hold in pee for?
Age. You know what I do as an alarm to wake up in the morning? If I don't like set my alarm, I'll drink a really good way to get up is you just drink a bunch of water, and that way your pee has to wake you up.
And you have to climb down that ladder to go to the bathroom.
No, I live in a very large duplex, very large, very, very large duplex in the West
What's the
Village.
next question?
Can men grow boobs? Joey, take it away.
Well, son, there comes a time in a fat kid's life where the body keeps growing and the tits keep growing with it. Yes, men can grow boobs. And how big? This is actually from a young boy named Marty, who has the biggest boobs and penis in the world.
Who has the biggest boobs and penis in the world? You know the cock destroyers?
No.
You know the cock
They
destroyers.
probably
They probably have the biggest boobs in the world. Biggest cock in the world.
OG Mudbone.
Lisa Ann, who's going to be on our show, who's a lovely adult film star. I did an interview with her. She said the biggest cock she ever saw was John Sally.
Yeah,
name
I've
is Sally?
seen that clip.
You've seen him? John Sally?
He's an old NBA
Black
player.
dude, NBA player.
90s Pistons.
Joey, she said he was hung like an elephant. He had the biggest
SALLY?
cock. Yes.
EY.
That's
it.
what they used to call me. That was my nickname in elementary school, Sally.
Little Sally?
Yeah, John Sally.
Oh, yeah,
He's
he
got
looks like he has a huge
He's
cock.
got one. She says it dangles down to his knees.
Does he do porn or she just had sex with him?
She just had sex with him.
John Sally, cock. Cock.
Look up John Sally. Cock. Who is the biggest wrestler?
Oh, here it is. LSPG.
Dogs have sex? Question mark.
Look who shows up.
Lisa Ann. Look at how fucking gorgeous Lisa Ann is. I love her more than anything in the world. I can't wait.
Do you think she'll have sex with me?
Lisa? I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Have you ever had sex with a woman?
Yes.
Have you, Emily?
I lost my virginity. Emily, have you ever dipped your toe in the lady pond? I lost my virginity to a woman in the front seat of my dad's 2005 Chevy Trailblazer.
Look at Selma Blair
And she
having
had
sex with
she
him.
had a pad, and I was fucking her like crazy.
Oh,
and I was
wow.
like, why am I not like into this? I was like, oh, I'm gay. And then I looked down, and I was like, what is this piece of cotton here? She was in her period. She stained the tan cloth seats. And the next day before my
Yeesh.
dad went to work, I had to do carpet cleaner on his Trailblazer thing so he wouldn't see it.
Carpet munching, then carpet cleaning.
Yes, I did carpet munching. No, I didn't munch. I just pounded.
It says, do dogs have sex?
Hugh Hefner had sex with a dog. Do you know that? And one of his girlfriends did. They talked about it on Twisted History.
Mhm.
He fucked the dog or dog
Now,
fucked
did you
him?
ever put peanut butter on your testicles and let the dog lick it off?
I took my peanut butter break. Now, what is the next question? Can you zoom in?
The top right one, I can read it for you guys.
Yes, what does it say?
It says, is the vagina that big?
It is. Okay, that's a cavernous hole.
Now this depends on the size of the gape. Now,
Now,
if
when those Chilean miners went missing, that's
Stop.
the first crevices they were looking for.
they were looking in there. What do we got next?
These are right now. Does wine taste good? Well,
Does wine taste good?
that was actually a question from me.
Nana, because I can't remember when I have a few.
Can
Nana,
you-
Those are your nails, Joey.
Marty, why don't you read these to us? I can't read.
I wish it was like on my computer.
If you
Is your name Marty?
pee on someone's face.
Oh yeah. What happens?
what is it?
What happens if you pee on someone's face and it gets in their eyes?
Well,
Joey Well, you got to go to the Eagle for that. You got to go to the Goon Pit.
Oh, I tasted a little piss this weekend.
No, you did not.
Yes, you did.
Joey, stop it.
I put my hand right on his stream and I licked my hand.
You're fucking kidding me.
I swear
Tell
I'm
me.
Your own?
No, it was Colin Cooper. Okay, I've asked him to do it, and he won't ever do it.
Well,
He's so
some people
boring.
are into
He's so
it, some aren't. I don't want to waste all these if we're going to be doing them with Lisa. You know what I want to do with Lisa?
fuck her right in the pussy.
I want to do a makeup wheel with Lisa Ann.
I do want to ask her some questions, though. Some of these are really good.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's save them then.
Okay.
Should we? Do you have any more that you want to do? We did. So what we did, we do a top 8
This one came from a young boy named KB. Do you want to read this one?
I'd love to.
What does it say?
It says, I get aroused in my wrestling singlet. Is there any way to get rid of these feelings?
Well, he looks so hot today.
KB?
Oh.
So parlaying this, the sex ed conversation is always very awkward. So we thought the top
So
8.
I have a top 8.
So we thought that the top 8 that we would do is top 8 uncomfortable situations and to be with your parents. Now, Joey, you outsourced this assignment, correct?
Well, I'm sorry. I was performing because I have to pull so much weight around here because no one else is funny besides me. I was pulled into the yak to carry that show, and I had to leave to come do this show. So I'm holding stretched thin, okay, if you will. I had to entertain Billy Football and hit on him. I have a lot of things going on. I had to wear high heel shoes and model.
You look
for
great
KFC
in those high heels. I'm going to read my top 8 right now. Number 1, watching a sex scene with your parents when a movie comes on, incredibly uncomfortable. Joey, I don't know if you've experienced this as a child.
Yeah, I done it, but I just made fun of it.
To hide the way, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and there was never any gay people doing it. If it was like, even straight people were kind of weird though.
It straight made me feel even more weird because it's like, I am not into that. I only watch hardcore gay porn with my parents. Next, Joey, this is yours.
This is mine.
Joey, I'm sure you.
I'm noticing a hickey. Them noticing a hickey on you. Is that uncomfortable? And they're like, "Mom, what were you doing?" It's like, "Well, me and we're gonna row up the road." Do you remember your first hickey?
I don't think I've ever had a hickey.
Oh, I used to get crazy hickeys. I remember
That's
this guy,
such like an adolescent.
No,
like,
I got one in college, and then it was like a weekend I was seeing my parents. It was so fucking
it looked like I got
humiliating.
mauled. This guy, he was Taiwanese and German.
Yeah.
Huge cock. His name is, I can't say his name.
Say it out loud.
I can't say his name.
Say it. Oh,
Bleep that. So, and then he made the most insane hickeys. He was in Delaware and I was on the zone diet at the time. But yeah, so them noticing hickey, I have to tell your parents you're a slut.
True.
Oh God, we're gonna start tripping. I'm looking at this picture.
Yeah, this is like, the birds and the bees. I already talked about this. Disgusting. Don't ever want to do
You
it
got
with
a
my parents.
book. Marty got a book.
Marty got a book.
Mhm.
Next. Picking up drunk from a party.
That's embarrassing.
Have you ever done this? Your parents ever pick you up drunk from a party?
My mother get the whole squad and she brings us to Burger King.
She was the cool mom?
Yeah, and we had to like put all boys in the back. She'd drive them all home. She didn't want us driving.
Smart lady.
Yeah. Gone too soon. Hashtag too soon. R.I.P. Sue.
She died at the Dyke March.
Sharing a bed
You ever go on a vacation, you have to like share a bed?
with your parents?
Yeah, and then like you're there and you're cuddling and like one thing leads to I'm sorry, I'm not saying this out loud.
Start playing tummy
You've never
sticks.
like been on like a vacation, you have to like share a bed with a parent? Or that's like
Yeah.
that's the worst.
No, the kids would share the bed. Maybe my sisters would share the bed.
Yeah, well, to each their
Who
own.
was touching you?
I don't want to talk about it, dear. We need better help for that.
Who would you confide in if you did a sex secret?
Both.
Ebony or Ivory? Who's it gonna be?
Ebony next.
Mine is sucking my dad's cock.
Have you ever been caught getting jerking off?
I've been caught jerking off, and I've been caught having sex.
No, you have not.
Yes, I was caught blowing my friend Billy in high school. Billy football, in high school, and I was under the covers
Where, at your house?
in my house in my room.
And
My
your
father
mom walked in.
My father walked in.
Your dad walked in. Were you out?
No, I was under the covers.
No, were you out of the closet?
No.
Your dad walked in on you blowing a guy.
Yeah.
And what happened? He just go, ooh,
No,
just shut the door?
he took his out and said, "I'm next." Just shut the door, and then
I don't think I've ever been caught jerking off. Maybe.
Marty, have you?
Yeah.
Emily, flicking the bean upside down underneath the faucet. What's your style, girl? What do you have? A Clarisonic in your handbag? What's next?
What's your style, girl? What's your style? Next.
She has a leaf blower she puts on. She straddles that thing. She straddles that thing. Has to get the generator on.
Shut the accidentally sending a nude to someone.
No,
whether it be a friend, a parent.
I
never
do.
done
I
that.
do it on purpose to be funny.
He does, but also to bait. Because like, oh, maybe they'll get the nude and like they might like it. And then
My father?
No, not your father. A friend, a straight friend. He was going to show at the KFC radio. He wanted them to show the video of him coming on his own face to the Wilbur Theater.
It's a great video.
It is a very good video. You look fantastic.
Marty, have you
Next.
ever seen it?
Seen what?
The video of me climaxing.
Oh no, I have not yet.
We can check it out after the show.
Emily, can you pull it up on the screen? When a nude pops up on your phone, does that ever happen to you?
I don't think that's ever happened. A nude. Oh, maybe it's like you open a Snapchat. Oh, you open a risky.
An absentee father, an alcoholic mother.
You have a. Yeah, that has happened definitely. But then you just do this. You just do that, and then you make a big little underneath the table. Do ladies send nudes? Like vagina nudes? No.
I mean, I've gotten them before, but like
It's always like sexy, like booby pics.
yeah, pretty much.
Next. First time being drunk in front of your parents. I was drunk last time I was home and my dad just had heart surgery and I tried to get him to smoke weed. That was, he goes, dear, that's not the right thing to do. Joe, are you good?
So I was calling the police. I have Emily silenced. This is a little. Why is it like that? I never pressed that.
Well,
now that I know.
These iPhones, they are just, they have a mind of their own.
I don't know how this thing works.
This phone has a mind of its own.
First time being drunk in front of them. Yeah. But you're Irish from Boston, so you've
I've been
sipped
drunk
the
in
room.
I've been had
They
hers.
used to put Guinness in your.
In my they used to put whiskey in my pacifier. Next. You know, these top 8s really are like a drain on me.
Finding condoms.
This will be the last time we do them. This is like a lot. They're very good. Finding condoms. Have your
Yes.
parents ever found? You've never used condoms.
No, but I used my mom's expensive Lancome face cream to jerk off, and she found it empty with pubic hair in it in my drawer, and she beat the shit out of me. It was like a $50 cream at the time.
What do you mean, lamb?
Lancome. It's from the department store. It's like a fancy like French.
And you jerked
brand.
your cock with it?
Well, I was using it as masturbation lotion. No, I was very bougie from a young age. Okay, I was going to use Lubriderm.
Did you have
Or
you're not
intensive care.
Lubriderm is such a young thing to jerk off
Yeah,
with.
no, I needed a lifting cream. Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna have what this is gonna do is gonna bring out all the blemishes in your cock. Did you have the press on nails at the time?
No, but did I tell everyone about that?
Yeah. He used to jerk off with press on nails so he would convince
Yeah.
himself to be straight.
Yeah.
Next. Durex.
No, I choose Emily's hand instead.
just so
Is there a trip check?
seeing the browser history. This is ever happened to everyone.
No, but this is they didn't have a browser history, but my father had found he found an international mail catalog with stuck together, like the pages stuck together.
you
and
came
yelled at me.
on the magazine?
Too hot to handle. Okay, they were in a linen pant. I can see his dick print. Do you know what an international mail catalog is?
No.
Okay, no one will know.
Google it. I'm Googling
Everyone
it.
right now, pull on the side of the road or do it while you're driving. I don't care. And Google
fine.
international mail catalog.
Multitask.
That was the original gay porn for gay guys.
How one mail order catalog changed men's.
I wish I still had it.
Oh my God.
Let me see what pictures you're seeing.
This is the most Joey. This is like, look at these fucking guys.
Yeah. And they used to show they had see-through underwear in the back of the catalog, and you could see their dicks.
Do you feel anything moving down there?
I haven't gooned in fucking 3 days.
But do you feel?
So you should feel.
So
I'm feeling it.
You're backed up. Oh, he was so horned up at the desk today. Every guy KB walked by in the sweatpants, and he literally
looks so hot
He
today,
didn't even look him in the eyes. He was just doing this.
Well, my baby back. Should I order ribs for dinner?
No, yeah, maybe we order ribs today.
I can't. You know why? Because my HelloFresh order came. I got 16 free meals, including shipping and 3 free gifts. So I'm just going to use my HelloFresh and cook the Calorie Smart meal.
Someone said, "Are you almost done? Are you almost done recording?" Who is this? Because we're taking our time.
We have it till 3.
It was Alexander. Oh, speak of the devil.
Who is it?
Guess who it is? Yep.
Let's have her in.
Let's have her. What's the
And I'm going to confront the beast head on.
go to the Marty, go to the next slide. We're almost done, Pobs. Fuck. Go to the next slide. Telling your parents you have chlamydia because you need antibiotics.
Now this is what this. I think this was a ghostwriter that wrote this one for me. Emily, do you have something to tell us?
Do you have? Everyone here has health insurance, right?
Yeah.
When
I have
go
two.
get
I have
STD
two.
tested-
I have government health insurance since I haven't had a job in 8 years, so I was getting supported by the government. But now I have this insurance, and I'm not sure which one's better. That's probably the
Government
lady
is
that's
better.
calling
It's
me.
like fucking cheap. They go, no, Mr. Comasta, we noticed you registered under about 8 different insurance. He's doing Medicare scheme right now. He's doing a Medicaid scheme.
know.
So he orders medical equipment, then bills it to the government. I needed this wheelchair in my place. Now I had to get the whole place ADA outfitted because I get up in the morning, I got a stiff leg, I got to get around the corner. Now that was $50,000 renovation.
I need that chair, the chairlift.
Yes, the one stair chairlift. He sits on it and goes up. You ever had an STD? Anyone here
I have
besides
not.
me?
Mm-mm.
I have.
I'm sure you have because you're disgusting.
I go to I went to the Chelsea clinic and they go, "What's your name?" You go, "I prefer not to say."
Patient 0.
Patient 0. What's your name? What's this? And then you give it a little Z-pack, a
What
little
did you
shot in
have?
the butt, and you're good. The clap.
That's chlamydia.
No, that's gonorrhea.
What happens there?
You can bleep
your
that,
pee
right,
hole?
Marty?
Your pee hole. I think I'm
Nothing happened. I was
Huh?
with
Are you tripping?
I was with someone who told me they had it, and I had no things, and so I just went in. Oh, you know what I did? On the last Barstool vs. America, before I went, I knew that while I was on the road, I, may meet up with a gentleman or two, and I hadn't been tested in a while. So I
Right.
went to the Chelsea clinic, and I told the doctor that I had everything, despite not knowing, so I could get all the medications to zap it out of my system.
They don't
anything
test
that
you
I had.
beforehand?
They do, but I didn't want to wait.
So they just give you medication?
Yeah, I was like, I have this. I was exposed to this. They're like, okay. So he gave me like 10 pills, 2 shots. I was sick for a day from it all.
Ugh.
And then like my system was zapped. I probably didn't have anything, but I was like, let me just be on the safe side. I don't want to wait. No one has time to wait. What's the next thing?
Sick. Pat, doctors or pediatricians.
You ever
office.
get a little too old to be in the pediatrician's office?
I went to my pediatrician until I was like 20.
Yeah, that's
Like,
weird.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Your parents ever go in the room with you?
I mean,
When you were like 12, like 10, 9?
yeah.
That's
yeah.
like when it's awkward
Yeah, it
and
was
when it's
awful.
weird.
Yeah.
My dad still comes in the room.
And it's funny too because he's actually dressed as a doctor and the
Yeah.
doctor's office is actually it's his bedroom. Now Nana's tripping. Next.
Can we go to a nudist colony, Wilton Manors?
And Joey, this was yours?
Who is that that handsome young gentleman? Introducing them to the first time. Now, Poppy's never met yet.
Is he going to?
He'd probably love her.
Do you think they'd hook? What if
Everyone thinks I hate fabulous.
Oh, she's our queen.
She's my queen and I love her.
This is the one clip that Emily gets on her phone the whole time and it'll be on the thing.
Hashtag.
Next.
Everyone listen to Tea with where fine podcasts are found.
Next. And
That's you
and
telling.
that- and that's
Now
on
we
God.
found- we
That's
found-
on God.
We saw.
That's on God.
This is Trish's parents saying we saw the 30-year-old gentleman come out of your bedroom with a heart on. Son, what was you doing in there?
So we saw you wiping up that cream off your lips. Okay, the principal's office. You ever get in trouble as a kid? You told your teacher you wanted to kill her. I was in trouble all
I
the
said
time.
if I
I was
see
just
you
a
on
little
the
gay boy
streets-
acting out.
I said if I see you on the streets, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I had a health teacher who I fucking hated. She was a cunt. Missed something. And I remember I revved my car engine at her one time. And she thought that I was going to hit her. And I was fully going to hit her. And she told the principal. And I was like, listen.
How many gay serial murderers are there? A lot. Was Jeffrey
Probably.
Dahmer gay?
Ooh.
Jeffrey Dahmer was gay.
He was.
Wait, but I revved
Should we start killing people?
Who's our first victim? Don't say it. I revved my engine at her and the principal was like, she told me you revved the engine. I go, she's fucking insane. I did none of the sort. And I like made up a big thing. It was great. I hate her and I hope she's living a miserable life. Next, the principal's office. Joey, this is your last one.
This is my favorite one.
This is the favorite one.
When inappropriate song comes on.
Oh, this is a good one. Great job, Emily. WAP. Perhaps WAP comes on.
My
Perhaps
father
Genuine
loves it.
Pony.
My
comes
father
on.
loves a ratchet woman anyway, so I would play him like my neck, my back, my pussy, my crack, and he would just laugh and like it. He used to listen to Foxy Brown with me. He would listen to Lil Kim. He likes the potty mouth
Mystical,
gal.
shake it fast. Shake that ass. But
I don't
watch
wanna-
yourself.
I'm not doing much of anything fast these days.
Shake that ass. Show me what you're working with.
I said, "This is she. Your medication."
They go, this is, they goes, Joey comes here.
She's not available.
He goes, she's not available. Oh, if she misgendered you,
That clip is gonna be so funny.
I was misgendered this weekend.
By who?
I'm just kidding.
Well, he's got to get in here. I have to get to. I need
Some
to
of
get
these
to-
questions were a little too good to not do. Could we do like 2 or 3 more?
Yeah,
We'll
of
save them
course.
for Lisa Ann. Don't we want
Some of
for
them
her?
would be better for.
Okay,
just,
let him rip.
Okay, all right.
These are all Marty's
I'll just,
like
You're gonna edit
personal
them in
questions.
together.
I'll just read them out. I'll figure out how I'm gonna edit it.
All right.
And tell I want to have her in for 2 seconds. And Marty, the whole time she comes in, we have to have her face blanked out the whole time, so she can't
You
say.
snack so much for a skinny person. It's appalling.
I only snack when I'm in here because it's like the time of like.
I would be enormous if I had as many snacks as you, and you stay so skinny.
So, well, these are.
We have is erections bad on rides at an amusement park?
Well,
Have you ever? What's the weirdest place you ever gotten a boner? Other than at your desk at Barstool Sports.
oh
I would get bricked up every once in a while when I'm on a plane. I don't know why.
yeah, I like getting hard on a plane.
Something about it. I'll just be sitting there and I'll be so relaxed.
Have you ever
I'll
jerked
just
off
get
in an
bricked.
airplane?
No.
I have. Have you, Emily? Have you, Marty?
Mm-mm.
On a train?
I've only started taking the train in the last year and a half since I moved here.
You're
so
afraid
no.
of them?
No, we just don't have them in
Where's the
Louisiana.
worst place you pleasured yourself? In a car?
I don't think anywhere.
A stairwell?
I've done car play with a fellow before. Sure.
I've done carpet by myself. Driving down the 101.
You're driving down the 101. You get passed by a trucker. Now, Nana used to be a lot lizard. So all those
I
memories.
can't wait to be a lot lizard on the road.
All those memories come rushing on.
Trish and I are hitting the road soon, and yeah,
We can't tell them what though. We can't tell them what.
Okay.
What's next, Marty?
We have
Marty, put your cock away, please. The ladies don't want to see it. And Casey, get out from under that desk. Next.
we have do bears go through puberty?
Well, in some circles they do. Do bears do animals go through puberty?
And the actual animal bear? Yes, of course. You're a immature bear, then an adolescent bear, and then an adult bear.
But animals get their periods. Do all animals get their period?
My friend had to get rid of a rabbit that he had because it started menstruating.
What do you mean get rid of it? Did he kill it?
I don't remember. What
Did
they
we get
did.
rid of Emily when she starts menstruating? Oh, she went through her changes already. Never mind. She's premenopausal.
Okay, and last up, this is a two-parter. We have
Emily's keeping a Rolodex of things to use next year.
we have do you have to suck a vagina to have sex?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then
Yes, Queen. Emily goes,
Ladies,
yes.
the answer
she
is-
goes,
and gentlemen-
yes, hunty, you
Gentlemen.
and then the next one
did. She goes, woo, suck me.
the follow-up is why do you need to suck a vagina to have sex?
Well, you got to get that
Well,
thing wet. Okay,
yeah.
you got to get it wet. That way,
Sometimes it's drier than the sawdust in Sahara. Okay.
it's drier than the sawdust in sub-Saharan Africa. So you got to get that thing wet. Maybe you give a little spit on it.
Well, you gotta lick it before you stick it, son. Okay. Chew it before you screw it.
Chew it before you screw it.
Wet it
Hum on
before
that
you pet
thing.
it.
Hum on that. Hum on that thing.
Well, if you like this show, you can go. Please like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel.
great job, Joey. Keep it going.
You could follow us on Out and About on Instagram. You can also book us for Cameo. Go to cameo.com and /Out and About. We'll give you a personalized shout out. Just don't get crazy with it. Because last time he had me held up in this little studio for 6 days, banging him out like I was at Kathy Lee's sweatshop making the.
He was good. Joey would want
ready-to-go garments.
Joey would want a 5-second break. I'd go, sit down. You're not done yet. And we did it forever. But we are honestly so grateful to everyone that bought it.
Yes,
This
it was
was
so much fun.
What a fantastic, fun episode we had today.
This is such a fun episode. I didn't. A lot of things I didn't expect to happen happened.
Your mind was open in various ways.
Do you think I behaved myself from the things I got slapped on the wrist for last time?
Yeah, well, I think the mushrooms helped. Maybe we do a microdosing every show. Oh my God, should we?
Do you think that pizza's still on the couch?
I need it bad. Wait, we got our premium merch delivered. But anyway,
Well, there's he's hiding things from you and me.
No, we gotta go. We gotta go.
He's got hoodies. He's got panty shields. He's got notepads.
I want to do some sort of like ladies' lingerie or something for merch.
Well,
They're coming this summer. Listen, thank you for listening. Follow us on Instagram. We're almost at 10K. Love you all. Goodbye.